Engineer's logbook, effective change management, managing change, developing competitive products, methods, and work environment, upgrading manufacturing operations. Another presentation by Volpe. Copyright Mahsad Paksad, March 30th, 2012. Change management. Why change? How have our cultures prepared us for dealing with and managing changes? Why is change considered a threat to being in control? Change is inevitable. Aristotle, in Book 4 of his Physica, defined time as the number of change with respect to before and after, and the space of an object as the innermost motionless boundary of that which surrounds it. Plato and Timaeus identified time with the period of motion of the heavenly bodies and space as that in which things come to be. Being alive is about changing with time. The question is not whether we need change or not. The question is how can we manage the changes? Common causes of change: time, population, new technology, market demands, competition, people. Common reasons people resist change: fear of unknown, fear of failure, fear of loss of control. Examples of issues complicate change management: avoiding communication of issues, poor change management planning, poor planning for after change. Managing change in industry, correct application of technology, improving or maintaining product integrity, gaining competitive edge in the market, evolving with the world. Managing change in industry. A traditional manufacturing operation had a system that had evolved by trial and error and depended significantly on the tribal knowledge to control its operations. Such operations applied procedures and policies to ensure development of fair business practices and standard operating procedures used by people. Modern management is accepting lack of use of procedures and policies as welcoming change. Managing change in industry. Accepting change is not the same as managing change. Assessment of current situation and outlining after change expectations are prerequisites to planning a change. It is necessary to evaluate effects of the changes within a business unit on others. Managing change in industry. Identify all goals, identify restrictions, view effects of the changes throughout the product life cycle. Carefully design changes, remembering all effects on all. The ability to monitor the changes, the ability to control, fine-tune the changes as necessary. Examples of typical project breakdown: breakdown of tasks, breakdown of critical modes for each task, breakdown of owner for each task, breakdown of the controls over the tasks. Basically, most tasks are controlled by the engineer, so the implementation, where the engineer works with production and maintenance as necessary. Most of the time, the controls are in the hands of the skilled people, mostly engineers, which develop the scope and make sure they're following the business goals. Managing change, motivating effective leadership. Leadership characteristics are required for all in manufacturing. However, it is important to understand the structure of an organization and build teams that support business goals correctly. This is why it is very important to have procedures and provide fair guidance to employees before giving them freedom to act independently. Following reliable procedures while implementing task projects will assure delivering reliable results. that will enable employees to feel empowered and vice versa. Team building factors, hidden issues, emotions, motivation by trainings, satisfying needs, whether they are operational support needs or professional needs or personal needs. Managing change, engineers log. Developing competitive products needs a good understanding of what drives the market and recognition of the fact that we are living in an ever-changing world. In order to take control over our businesses, we need to plan ahead for the necessary changes, accept continuous improvement, and have real-time control over the change processes. We also need to properly train those who contribute to making the changes happen and work with them. Another presentation by Volpe. More presentations, http engineering-future.com. Copyright Masad Paksad, March 30th, 2012.